Hi guys. I'm just trying to get this set up right. I'm running New Year's behind a little bit. Got up later than I wanted. Let's see if that works. I think you can see the thing. Let's see if you can see me. I don't want to trip on this thing. Can we see me? We can see me! Happy New Year! Yay! Okay, so we have a few things going on this morning. We are making some quick mac and cheese, super quick and easy. We are going to make a pork and plantain hash and something else, a green bean salad. So that's where we're at today. So for the mac and cheese, I wish I had one of those. I need to get one of those. The burner, you know, like by itself, the induction burner, and put that together. So I just have a bunch of little blocks of cheese that need to be used up. So this one is Gruyere, and I'm not going to worry about shredding it because we're doing the quick version. And I'm just going to chunk it up small, but still just chunked. I do have some shredded mutts, some shredded cheddar, some shredded mix. And this one is like a sharp provolone. I'm just throwing whatever cheese I've got laying around. Nice and quick. I already boiled up some shells, medium shells. You can do whatever shape you want. I'm just going to chop it up because these cheeses need to get used up. So we're just going to use them up. No concern about making it perfect because we're going to just do it right on the stovetop. I love a baked mac and cheese. Don't get me wrong, I do. I love a baked mac and cheese. But sometimes nobody's got time for that. You got to get dinner on the table. Or you're tired from New Year's and you just need something quick to eat. So just chopped it up. Done. Okay. So I'm going to turn this back on, and I'm going to just turn you a little. I'm nervous about moving the camera because it keeps getting all messed up. But so I'm going to just leave you way over there. See if that works. Okay. The camera just keeps getting all like out of sync, so I don't want to do that. All right, so I just have some pasta. I put a little butter on it to keep it from sticking, but I'm not going to use any butter beyond that. So it's still warm. I'm just going to throw my cheese in there, and I'm going to eyeball it. I'm going to throw the cheese I want to get rid of the most in there first, and then I'm going to add more if needed. Just throw it in. Okay. And these open ones, I do use bag cheese. It's really not great to use, but life happens, and sometimes you just need a quick solution. Oh, hubby's back. He went and got me some ingredients that I needed. That's good. So I do that, and then I have some heavy cream to use. So I'm going to use that up. I have my Instant Pot going next to me over here, and I have bacon frying up at the bottom. So we're going to put our pork right over that. So I'm just putting heavy cream and cheese, and that's it. So you'll hear hubby coming in. I'm wondering who's talking or singing because he often comes in singing. And I'm just going to put some, and then I'm just going to let it melt down. And since Richard's here, I'll let him be the one. And then I add some salt and pepper. Although, yeah, I can't eat this anyways. Right now I'm on a strict diet for the doctor. So some salt and pepper. You want it like if you were watching last week with 2 weeks ago, with the mac and cheese with the heavy cream that I did with spaghetti squash. That one, I said, put lots of salt because you're using heavy cream. It's still true today. Because the heavy cream neutralizes that saltiness. So you might need to adjust that at the end. But because of this version, the way it is, it's super easy. Put a little dry mustard in there. We'll put some onion powder and garlic powder because I like flavor. Lots of flavor. So I'll put that in there. And I'll tweak these as I finish. Well, Richard will have to tell me how to tweak it because I can't eat it. And then we'll put a little paprika in there. Okay. And then I'll let Richard stir that while we move on to something else. Because he loves to do that. What else did you get there? A little dessert? We got like cookies galore. You snuck a little dessert in there, didn't you? Okay. Never send your husband to the store when he wants treats. Okay, so he got me my last ingredients for that dish. So let's do that onto the side. Okay, so the bacon, I just need to, are you helping me or no? Because you're just standing there like a statue. I don't know what's happening. Oh, can you flip my camera? Turn it this way. So the bacon just needs to be flipped over. So I'm just going to do that real quick. It doesn't have to be crunchy or anything like that. Hi. Okay. Ooh, hello. All right, I'm going to cancel that. Just needed to be cooked up a little bit. And then I'm going to set this aside for just a minute. And I'm going to get my pork. So I already made some of this, so my pork shoulder's all hacked up. Richard got his sweets. He's showing you his sweets. Yes, we see, we see. Okay, so actually I do need the cutting board. I can't cut this in the thing. Okay.
I need to stir that?
Yes, please, just to make sure it doesn't burn. All right, so I already hacked some off because I cooked some.
Hello, Governor.
Don't listen to him. But
Allow me to stir.
I left the the skin and the fat cap on because those need to be cooked differently. Those I'm going to cut off this time. You okay? I'm going to cut those off, and then we're just going to drop this into the Instant Pot. So I know I don't have the right knife for this, but this is what we're using. And
We didn't have any lemony things in the house.
Didn't have any lemony things?
No, so I needed lemon.
He squeezed a couple of lemons and that was all. He was like, oh, I need lemons.
Well, somebody told me there was going to be lemon cookies, but there never was any.
There,
There was cookies with no lemon in them.
I made cookies and they had some lemon zest in them. And everyone in the
Listen to
room...
a word she says.
All right, stop. I'm trying to cook. Everyone in the room was like, oh, I love these. The lemon's amazing. He's like, there's no lemon in these.
There was no lemon.
He couldn't taste it.
No.
Okay, so we're just cutting this off.
That's why I got lemon cookies.
You got lemon
How
bars.
much am I supposed to stir this for?
Until it's all melted. Once it's all melted, it's done. That's it. Mac and cheese. Done. Okay.
This
should've-
cooking stuff is hard.
I should have skinned this ahead of time, guys. I'm sorry.
Yep.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, I told you.
No, you didn't tell me anything. Stop being distracting.
You
All right.
wanted me to join your cooking
I'm gonna
show.
let you finish cutting this off.
No, I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, you're gonna have to because I gotta keep moving on.
I got food all over me.
Okay, so I'm gonna let you cut that off, and then we'll get back to that. So you guys don't have to watch me hack away at it.
No, that's probably smart.
All right.
I really need to take over as director here,
Producer,
help out because, you know, this show's a mess.
this show is a hot mess. Okay,
What the heck?
so let me get a bowl. That's not my big bowl. Where's my big bowl? Oh, it's right there. Let's use this one then. All right, so what I did was, for this chickpea salad, Richard started it for me. So in here we have some just thin sliced onions soaking in lemon juice to marinate them a little bit.
Let's go to commercial break.
And it doesn't have to marinate for very long, so just the time while you're prepping. So let me get this out of the way. We might not get to all the things I wanted to get to, and that's okay. And then in the pan,
That's why you need a commercial break.
I sauteed green beans and chickpeas and garlic. And then you let those get to room temperature. Okay. It's all done. All right. And then you fish out the, you're supposed to put pepper in here, but I can't eat pepper right now. So salt went in there, and I feel like something else. Oh, a little water. So you fish out the onions and leave as much juice behind as you can because that's going to be your dressing. But now they're slightly marinated onions. Throw those in. And I'm going to leave it right in the bag, and I'm going to mix it up right in the bag as the dressing. Why bother dirtying something else up?
That's gross.
That's gross. So you need the lemon juice and then some Dijon. I think I got it all. Yep. Okay. So you throw that in there. Let me rinse my hand off. Okay, throw that back in the bowl over here. All right, you wacko.
This ball here?
Yes. Just throw it right in there.
Disgusting.
It's not disgusting. It's yummalish. Okay. My recipe's buried. Richard, how's this mac and cheese going?
Pretty good.
All right, mac and cheese is done, guys. I don't need to add any more cheese. That's it. Mac and cheese done. Ready to go. You could throw it in the oven. It's a little bit stuck to the bottom now. I got him doing too many things. You could throw it in the oven if you want to. You could add different cheeses, whatever. But there you go. Quick, easy. We barely did anything and it's already done. All right. So I don't even need this cheese. We'll save that for baked potatoes. I'll give that to you. Okay. I want to remember what goes in here. So we need some, that's in there, some Dijon. Throw that in here. Just going to squeeze it in. Good to go. I'm not even going to bother measuring. Okay. Add some olive oil. How's the mac and cheese? Need salt or is it all right?
Needs a little pepper.
No pepper. Well, you can add pepper actually because I can't have it. Some olive oil. You're distracting.
That's pretty good, people.
You're distracting me.
Pretty good.
All
It's
right.
not too bad of a cook, you know.
Not too bad.
That's actually pretty yummy.
I know. Super easy, super fast. If
I
you
won't
want
eat
to
it
crisp,
all.
if you want to crisp the cheese up, you
No.
can.
No thanks.
Throw it in the oven. But if you need a quick one pot, done, you're good to go. Okay. A little salt and pepper. And a little bit of water. Alright. Do I have everything in there? Oh, I gotta add the herbs. So then you're supposed to add some mint and some parsley. So we'll throw those in there. Look at, I'm just, no more dirty dishes. It's the same bag it was in. You put it in a bag because you want to get as much air out of it as you can. So with something like this, normally I would have just put it in a bowl, but dump this on. Throw in the fresh herbs, and you've got a salad. So even though I just made him go get those, I'm going to do the fresh herbs after we're done. Unless Richard wants to cut up the fresh herbs. And I get back to the pork. Okay. Here we go. So here we go. Here's our salad. Yum, yum, yum. And Richard can taste it and let us know what he thinks.
Needs more pepper.
Needs the herbs. Okay.
What am I supposed to do with these?
They just gotta be chopped up and put in, but you don't have to do it. All right, so that's it. Salad's done. So we're making some snacks because we have like 4 people coming over, and so I need some fast, easy snacks.
It's a little lemony.
A little lemony. All right, let me move this over. Okay.
Not too bad though.
So in the Instant Pot, and I'm just gonna cut off a couple of hunks of meat. I actually didn't know I was out of garlic. Oh, I should have had you get more garlic. Because I've had tons of garlic in the house, but I guess I used it all up. So I'm going to have to use some dried garlic.
Fending off the vampires.
And literally, I'm just dropping it in the pot, the Instant Pot. I'm not doing much of anything to it. And I'm going to leave one hunk that has the bone in it. Oh, might be leaving this whole hunk together. So it's about 5 pounds that you're putting in. And this has the bone, so this one's going to look a lot bigger. Okay. Drop it in. Drop it in. Okay. So not really too complicated. Then we're going to wash my hands, obviously. And I got a special salt that I've never heard of because this is a Hawaiian pork recipe. You are supposed to put cabbage in at the end, but we're not doing that because I'm doing something different with it. So I got this Hawaiian, can you see it? Yeah, there you go. Hawaiian style sea salt, okay? Small grain, and it's like almost reddish. And it really, all I did was put that, some water, and the salt on the pork, cooked it for, stop it. Cooked it for 90 minutes, and it was good to go. Good morning, Tessa. Happy New Year. And we're having a, I don't know what you call it, but the hubby is being a goofball over here. So put some of this salt, turn it on for 90 minutes, and shred it. And it was delicious. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to serve that with some baked potatoes as an option to put it on, and also the mac and cheese. You can put pork on that. So I'm going to put a cup of water in there. You always have to put water in your Instant Pot or liquid, because that's how you're getting your pressure from the liquid. So don't leave that step out. That's super important. Put the salt, put the water. You're doing high temperature. Pressure cook, high temperature for 90 minutes, so an hour and a half. So I'm going to set that right up. Make sure you set your pressure to sealed, and you're good to go there. And I'm just going to do one more quick thing just because I just want to show you the difference here. But we're going long here, so I'm not going to keep you too much longer. So I'm going to make a pork, this is all crooked, a pork and plantain hash. So there's two different plantains when you're at the store. You have the yellow ones that are starting to get brown. These are going to be sweeter, and you have the green ones. They're very different to open. Let me get a knife to show you, because when I open this one, the yellow one, I cut off the ends, and then I just take my knife and I slide it down, slide my thumb under there, and it just peels right off. It's a little bit harder than a banana, but like not, you know what I mean? So then it peels right off. But when you do the green, it takes some work. You can tell even just cutting the ends off that it's different. So with the green, I have to go around it a couple of times in different spots. But this is a starchier, harder version, and so that's, I think, why they're using this one for the hash. Wow, this is very green. Okay, does not want to come out. There we go. So you can see this is much harder to peel out. And now, I'm not an expert at plantain, so if you're someone who's like really uses plantain all the time and you've got an easier way for me to peel this, I'm game to hear about that. But it takes a while for me to get these peeled, because this one is very green. This one's harder than normal. Oh, we got a chunk, guys. We got a chunk. So what we're going to do to make the hash, here we go. We're starting to make some progress, is we're just going to put this in the shred blade I have on here, on my food processor. Can you see that? Yeah. And we're just going to shred it. And then you're going to saute it in a pan with whatever fat source you want to use. I would not use butter, and I would not use olive oil, because those don't have as high of a heat point, a smoke point, I think it's called. So you want to use something like avocado oil or coconut oil, or bacon fat, or some sort of a lardy type thing that you got off of animal fat would work too, depending if you're vegetarian or not. That wouldn't work for you there. But so this is, you can see the other one took me seconds to peel. This one took me forever. So I'm just going to saute this. I'm not going to make you watch all of it, but I'll show you the final product, because we are taking a long time. Throw this in here, shred it up. The pork is going. This is what, well, this has a little bit of cold fat on it because it was already cooked and in the fridge, but this is how the pork comes out. And I'm going to throw it in a pan with the plantains, saute it all up, and make a nice hash out of it. I can't remember, does it have onion? No. But it does have garlic, and then you serve... Just a wacko. Excuse me. And then you serve it with some... Oh, that's what I wanted to show you.
Does parsley make my head look fat?
Yes, it does. I wanted to just show you real quick to cut a mango. That's right, I forgot about that.
Yeah, hurry up. We're running out of time here.
Okay, so the best thing that you could do for yourself, if you're gonna make mangoes, or if you like make things with peaches and you have to blanch them and all that, is a serrated peeler. Let me see if I can get this so that you can see it. It looks like a veggie peeler. Can you see the difference there? It's got that serrated edge going either way. And so that peeler, literally, like, just, I'm not putting any pressure. I'm just dragging it along, and it peels the mango. I mean, you can't get any easier than that. And this mango is really nice and ready to go. And then for peaches, for tomatoes, things like that. This one is from Pampered Chef, of course, because everything in my kitchen is from Pampered Chef. So I don't know, quality-wise what other ones are like. but this is taking me 0 effort. And once you make the hash, you serve it with some mango. And you're super good to go on that. Yummy, yummy. Look at it. So easy, okay? And then I'm just gonna take my knife, and you want to cut a flat spot. And I usually choose around the stem because mangoes are slippery little guys. And then I take my knife, and if you're a big mango person and you do it differently, I'd love to hear about that, but this is how I do it. And I kind of skim along the side of the pit, and you'll hit the pit, so you'll know. And then I come to the other side, and this side should be a little bit bigger because I was pretty close to the pit there. Come on. There we go. The pit is an oblong shape, so if you've never cut a mango and you're like looking for a round pit, that's not what you're going to find. And then I just lay it down and I start kind of hacking away and getting as much mango as I can off. I have seen people do it where they cut it right in the skin, but I usually need it chopped up, so I just go around the pit, get as much flesh off as I can. Some people will just suck right on the pit and get as much flesh off that way. Whatever floats your boat. Fine, 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 fine. Slippery, slippery. Once you get to the end, it's a little bit harder to get going because it's very slippery. And that does not want to come off, so I think that's mostly pit. Yeah, it is. Okay. So, anyway, there's a little bit of flesh still on there, but this is your pit. So, you're not going to get, like, where you're going to hit the center and it's just going to be this one little round thing. And then I take my mango and I just flip it over and I slice. So, we're going to serve that on our hash. There's a little bit that's brown inside that I don't like how it looks, so I'll cut that out. But Richard will probably finish this before I even get the hash done, and so I'll have to cut another one because he loves mango. So that's that. That's everything. We've got mac and cheese. Let me wash my hands and then I'll take you around. Okay. Let's see here. Hopefully it doesn't mess up the video, and then you will be off on your way. Okay. So we've got our mango all nice and cut. We've got our yellow plantain and our green plantain. Showed the difference on that. And you can even see this one almost looks like dry and this one looks wet because this one's ripe and this one's still green, okay? Then we've got our pork going in here, which is going to come out like this, and we're going to saute that with the plantain. Then we've got our mac and cheese, nice and cheesy and gooey. There we go. Now I got the camera right. Ready to go, ready to eat. And we've got our green bean salad right here. So, you know, we took, 25 minutes, and we made lots of stuff. We got a lot of stuff done. So when my company comes, I just have to throw together a salad, and I'm good to go. So anyway, Happy New Year. Hopefully this was educational for you, because it was a little bit weird for me with Richard making jokes behind me. I had a hard time concentrating, so maybe he won't be a guest on my show next time. Anyway, I'm thankful for his help either way. So Happy New Year, and